All right. What's up, YouTube fans? I'm not even going to do any high editing or anything in this video. This is just straight off of the top because I wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. So, if you guys want to check out for yourselves, sportsillustrated.com, and if you guys want to see below, I will leave the link in the description box below so you guys can check out the video yourselves. This is the Season 1 Marvel Rivals patch notes for the game that is going to be releasing tomorrow as of the time of me releasing this video at, I believe, January 10th, 4 a.m., I believe it said, Pacific time. Anyways, let's get straight into it, guys. Please ignore the humming motor behind me. Oh my god, I should have done this video at a different time, but we're still going to do it any freaking ways. Let's go. Hela health decrease from 275 to 250, so that means she's going to be a little bit more squishy now. And then her seasonal damage has been nerfed from 20% to 15%, so now she no longer does 2-tap on headshots for squishy players that have 275 HP or lower. It's probably going to take about 3 now, just off the top of my head, so that's always great to see the hit scans take it. Next off, we're going to be doing Hawkeye. Let's see. Seasonal damage has been nerfed from 15% to a potential slower charge rate. So his damage got nerfed. It's going to be 15% lower. I still believe that does 300 per headshot, so he probably is going to still have the one-shot headshot, but his charge rate is slower, so they're going to be going at a lower velocity, so that's always good. Storm, this one is very vague. I was reading this a little bit before recording just to try and get a little bit of an idea, but it made no sense, so I'm going to just go off the fly with you guys right here. Faster rate of fire, and either received a damage buff or had her fall off decreased, which means she either got a damage buff or it's negligible because her fall off range decreased, so you don't notice the fall off damage. Personally, I don't even believe she needed to have a fall off range since she is a mid-range character, but that's just me. Larger buff radius and faster in the wind mode, so now she finally doesn't feel like a turtle when she freaking flies around the field. Bonus health obtained with her ultimate form. Bonus health obtained from her ultimate goes away over time instead of right away. So I guess she gets the little over health, shield health after her ultimate. That's kind of insane, but all right, she needed it. I'm not really complaining about that. Winter Soldier, his health has increased from 250 to 275, so now he's a little bit less squishy. I think that's actually okay. Gets 40 bonus health from his abilities now, from now up to 30. I don't know how Winter Soldier works. I've barely played him, so Winter Soldier mains rejoice, because I don't even know really if that makes them much better. I would assume usually anytime I run into a Winter Soldier, they get 20 kills off their ultimate, so this is probably going to get them to be even better, so nice. Wolverine, health increased to 350. Oh my god, yes. So Wolverine is a borderline tank now. That's awesome. That's going to be freaking amazing to run with tomorrow. Venom, secondary fire might apply more slow to enemies, so if you guys don't know, he had this little L2, I don't know, on whatever PC, left trigger, whatever. He had this little move that kind of like kept you close to him, but it didn't really keep you close to him because anybody could just fly away from it, and it made them a little bit slower. But now it's going to make you more slow, so that's always pretty decent. But it applies a slower effect like I just said, so it's always good. Considering he is technically, he's not a hit scan in the sense of shooting, but if you guys noticed, his melee isn't actually even a melee. It just goes and clicks directly to wherever you click the mouse or you shoot the button at. So in that way, he is kind of a hit scan. So now, since aiming and accuracy is so integral to his kit, now that them being slower, it's going to be a lot easier for him to do damage. I wish they would have gave him a little bit of a health buff or some type of protection against CC effects or things that like stun him, but okay, I guess maybe in future patches they'll look at that later. Captain America, health increased to 675. Jesus Christ, he didn't need that much health. Dash ability cooldown decreased to 10 seconds, and his ultimate movement speed increased. So they made the man that runs forever and ever, doesn't actually kill anybody, they gave him more health to work with, and they made him faster. That's, you guys can't see my face right now, but that's just gonna be, oh boy, okay, anyways, so Captain America almost has 700 HP and he's faster now. Who else do they have? Luna Snow, her ultimate may have been adjusted to limit how quickly players can swap between healing and damage boosting, so it's still going to be Transcendence, but just they're never gonna, nobody ever switches to the damage boost, speed boost anyway. They always just all keep it on healing, so this is irrelevant. Cloak and Dagger, ultimate can now 4-stack. Everybody already knew that. And her cooldown has decreased from 12 seconds. Cool. 3 was a little bit short, so I believe that actually is a pretty good buff. I was about to say nerf. So now you get 4 of them, the 4 little dashes, and she already basically gives you infinite HP. I believe it's like 600 per second. So now her immortality just basically became even better. I know all the Cloak and Dagger mains are probably happy right now about that. Moon Knight, ultimate buffed with a faster startup and a larger area of effect. I'm calling it now, guys. Moon Knight's ultimate, the moon, whatever you want to call it, is literally about to be the perfect counter to Sue Storm's ult, because if you guys noticed, her ult is a giant dome, and if they increase the size of his ult is probably going to be saved in like meta play for where they can just put his ult directly over her ult and then making her ult completely useless. I know in this group that I'm in, I was posting like, oh my god, the invisibility, it's so broken, but this just is going to be the perfect counter for it. I'm calling it right now. If I am right, then you guys heard it here first. Squirrel Girl, she needed an ultimate buff, so I'm so happy for this. Ultimate buff to track enemies better. Rooting ability appeared to have a larger hitbox. So now, if you guys didn't know, the squirrels only did like 40 damage. You can jump directly over them. So now that's probably going to be a little bit tougher, so that's good for her. Scarlet Witch, increased movement speed when intangible for abilities and her ultimate. So her ultimate speed got a little bit faster, so it's going to be harder to shoot her down from her ultimate now, so that's always decent. And then finally, General. Players might be able to teleport to a new respawn point if the spawn they are at the previous point right before. Oh, so let's say that in Overwatch you secure a point and then you're still walking back from the other point. So all they did was just add the point where you can click L3 or R3 or whatever it is on PlayStation 5 and you can teleport to the new spawn point. So it's more of a seamless, okay, we captured that, now we can all regroup as a team instantly, as opposed to me running back from spawn, say you died in that last fight. So good stuff, guys. Really, really good stuff. I know I was rambling. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I was just trying to do this art off the top. Like I said, sportsillustrated.com. I am going to leave the link in the description box below so you guys can check out this article for yourselves. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, trying to get me back up there. Thanks for the support, guys, and I'm definitely going to catch you in the next video.